Hey, good morning, everyone. Rory Powers, Right Line Trading. Happy Friday to everybody. You made it. The end of the week is here. This broadcast is for demonstration, educational purposes only. It's important to know that I am not a licensed financial advisor, not offering any type of trading advice here today. If you're not familiar with the risks associated with trading, please consult with a licensed financial advisor. I am not one of them. Today is Friday, March 13th. If you're joining me today, hallelujah. Make a joyful noise for the Lord. You're still in the game. You started the day off on the right side. Friday, March 13th. Let's see what type of economic news reports. We start each one of our sessions by looking at the Forex Factory calendar. We want to see what kind of environment we're getting ourselves into. What the trading environment, what's going to be happening around us. 8:30 a.m. Canada had a few red folder reports. The U.S. core PCE price index. I think I saw a pop to the upside when that came out. Let's take a quick look what the actual news was. U.S. durable goods, personal income and outlay. Let's see what this was. Personal income increased 0.4% at a monthly rate. Wow, very good. Preliminary GDP. This was the big report that came out. I think that had the reaction that it did. The GDP price index. Let's take a look at that. The GDP increased at an annual rate of 0.7% in the fourth quarter. Real GDP increased 4.4%. Wow, very high. Excellent. All right, so a couple of nice reports. Let's see what else is coming out. Let's make sure there's no surprises. We do this to prevent an unpleasant surprise. Personal income month over month, durable goods, core PCE, what came out just as expected. Preliminary GDP quarter over quarter. Core durable goods, about as expected. And the preliminary GDP quarter over quarter. The JOLTS job openings is coming out at 10 a.m. 10 a.m. We've got a big news report coming at 10 a.m. Big catalyst event, one that should move the markets. We also have an ongoing catalyst event out in the Middle East that's causing a lot of disruption to the supply chain of energy, of oil. During the overnight session, the E-mini, if we scroll back to when the session opened at 1800 hours, put us about right here. The market initially moved down through the Asian Open, and then the London Open, it popped up, made a huge move up for the London Open, retraced all the way above the VWAP, and now that's where we stand, above the VWAP, set up for long trades on the E-mini. On the NASDAQ, Let's take a look. Pretty much the same story. The session opened at 1800 hours last night at 24,570 approximately. The Asian session first went up, then down, and London opened straight up. Small retracement. The news report this morning at 8:30, the market had a really nice reaction to those news reports. Big pop to the upside on a 20-unit Renko NASDAQ. Let's take a look at the leaderboard. If today's your first day joining us, welcome. We're going to be showcasing the automated bots that we have here at Right Line Trading. These are fully automated strategies. Once they're enabled, they will execute and manage the trades for you. It could also be traded as a discretionary system because we have chart templates that are included that provide really beautiful signals for entries and exits. We let the bots run. I turned these on about an hour prior to the market, prior to this broadcast, about 8 a.m. And the bots that you see at the top are what I refer to as my leaderboard. These are the what have you done for me latelys. What have you done for me lately? If you did well last month or last week, well, we were grateful back then. But we need to hit our profit goal when? Today. Today is the key day. The only one that matters. So we need a vehicle or a vessel that'll get us there. So we look at our leaderboard to see which bots are performing the best in today's trading environment. This crude oil bot on my leaderboard on Monday made over $7,000 in profits trading just one contract. Let's pivot over to that trade real quick, just to see how the market's moving on crude and how this strategy is managing the position. I always like to watch that. I want the bot to win my confidence. That's really why I watch them. I want to feel comfortable. When I enable it on my prop account or my live account, I want to have confidence that I'm going to make money. So by watching the trade on my chart, it gives me an idea of not only how much I'm risking on each trade, but how the trades are being managed, which is very useful information. Okay, crude oil's got stopped out. It's up 560. The Revo NQ30 range, Revo ES30 range on my leaderboard. Our one-day pass on the E-mini. That's a template that's designed exclusively to pass an evaluation. Excuse me. I've been getting over this, the flu here all week. Forgive me. My throat's a little scratchy. I had laryngitis on Tuesday. I couldn't even speak. Okay. And we're going to be watching the MNQ power play and the leapfrog. And we're also going to be watching our 8-unit Renko. Well, I'll tell you what. Why don't we make data-driven decisions? Today is Friday, and I always like to do a weekly review of which bots perform the best. So what I did prior to the live stream was I exported right out of my NinjaTrader 8 the historical trade performance for the entire week from March 9th to the 13th. And I'm going to upload it into ChatGPT where we've developed a really useful integration, an API with ChatGPT that will analyze all of our trades. I'll just type the prompt, process these trades. And what it's supposed to do is tell us in chronological order which were the 5 top performing bots for the week. Which ones made the most money? While the drum is rolling and the ChatGPT wheels are spinning. I hope everybody has a nice weekend this coming weekend. We've got a live presentation today at 1 o'clock. 1 o'clock, live presentation on the AI Auto. If you'd like to learn more, be on the lookout in your inbox. If you're not on our mailing list, send me a request to support@rightlinetrading.com. We're going to be giving out some very valuable coupon codes during that live event. So if you're interested in the AI Auto Trader and you're not on our mailing list and did not receive the invitation, please send me an email to support@rightlinetrading.com and I will send you a link for today's session. Let's try again. Let me refresh ChatGPT. Might have had a long night. Let's re-upload it. Let's pop on this process this week's trades. Let's give it another go. We've got a nice leaderboard. The market's going to be opening here in just a couple of minutes. Good morning, Mike. Always appreciate seeing you this in the mornings. Good morning, Carol. Thanks for joining us. I'm going to move this aside while it's working. Hopefully it'll come up with some numbers. But let's get ready for the market open. Here they are. The ES one-day pass, the ES 30 range, the ES best spot were the top bots for the week. Now we know pre-market we had a big move up. We're way above the VWAP. Well, not way above, but we're just above the VWAP. Good luck, everybody. Enjoy the trades. Our profit goal is 250. We're looking to make anywhere between 250 and 500. 250 to 500. If we can make $250 to $500 a day, at the end of the week, we'd have a beautiful equity curve. At the end of the year, we might need a Brinks truck to take all the money to the bank. Good morning, Rodney. Let's get it today, Rodney. Let's let the market settle down. We're going to be patient and disciplined, and we're going to wait for our setup. We like to watch price action. We're not looking to get into a choppy, ranging, miserable market. We're looking for some nice price action, nice movement. We're going to watch a few trades. And when you see I enable my copier, I'll let you know when. you know that I'm liking what I'm seeing, and I'm going to try to talk my way through it. That Revo NQ30 is up 500. It took a couple of losers in this chop at the market open. My MNQ power play. Let's pivot to the MNQ over here. Let's take a look at that MNQ power play. What I did on this bot was I made my stop 120 ticks. I'm trading 5 micros. But if there's a lot of whipsaw, and this happens to be on a 20 Unorenko, if there's a lot of whipsaw on the NASDAQ, I pivoted to 5 micros, and I'm giving it 120 ticks of wiggle room. So it has plenty of room to mature without the whipsaw wicking us out. So if it's very volatile, I can pivot to this strategy and trade 5 micros, double my stop, and have the same amount of risk. At 120 ticks of risk, trading 5 micros, I'm risking $300 on the trade. We're right at the 50. The market hasn't decided which way it's going to go yet. Okay, let's see how this manages this trade. I'm getting a lot of text and markers because of the 5 contracts. Still no clear direction. Let's go back to the leapfrog. The Mack truck had a huge day yesterday. All right, price is kind of drifting down to support. We're looking for an opening range breakout. Let's take a look at our ES on the 8 Unorenko. Let's see if we get a break of this VWAP here. My E-mini is still above the 50. Let's go for a short trade on this break of the VWAP. We got a high volume candle. Let's see if we get some follow through to the downside. A stop sweep. Flew right back up. All right, we're looking for the short on the leapfrog. I've enabled my bot. And we're looking to make 250 to 500. Let's see if we get a leg down. Come on down, baby. Good morning, Rao. Good to see you, my friend. No follow through. No follow through. To the downside. Our E-mini is above the 50. This could be a signal C. One of the conditions for this bot to take a trade long is my 50. Price has to come up to my 50. It just touched it here. Usually I like to see it break through at least 3/4 of that candle body. The Mac truck is about to fire off long as well. There it goes. Now they're both in long. Now you'll see my stop come up if it gets into my profit window. And at that point, it's either 250 or 500. In order to get to the profit window, I have to be up 75 ticks on the trade. Now it goes to break even. One more leg, one more pop up. It's 250 or 500. It stopped at a break even. So I lost no money on the trade, but I had an opportunity there with no risk to make either 250 or 500. Watch this short roll. We're going to jump in long again. Well, we got some upside resistance, don't we? We're getting some nice buying pressure here. I put my profit target just below resistance. Try to give price a clear shot at my profit target. Bounced off resistance. Let's see what the E-mini's doing. E-mini needs to break through. We need to break through this upside resistance. The Revo NQ30 can do no wrong. The ES30 on the Revo. Good morning. Good morning, Ralph. It's Friday. The leapfrog, let's see if this matures to the upside. We're kind of finding the ebb and flow here with these entries. Now our stop is at break even. Now, if we get into the profit window, it's going to be 250 or 500. Let's see if it'll take that next leap. We need to break resistance. $250 or $500 right there. $250 or $500. Came back for $250. We'll take it. Let's break resistance. Look for a break of resistance. There's a lot of sellers sitting right there. I think it's going to go right up to the next level. I'm too close. We need one more break. One more break. We're getting some nice buying pressure here. Crude oil. Look at crude. Crude is up at 840. This bot has the potential, let me tell you, to make a lot of money, especially with this volatility right now. Let's look for a break of resistance. This could be our opportunity here. Let's anticipate the break. Let's let it break through. Tony C. Great job, Tony. All right, let's anticipate the break. Let's see if we can get through here. We got a blue high volume candle. The buyers stepped in. Let's take a ride to the upside. All right, here we go. We're in the trade long. Let's see if we can get some follow through to the upside here. Come on up. First leg, it takes all the risk off. That's when I can breathe a little easier. Okay, now there's no risks. Now I'm looking to get into my window where it'll be 250 or 500. 250 or 500. Here we go. 250 or 500. Let's go all the way. Let's go all the way. All the way. One more little bump up. 250 or 500. Ah. Huh. Somehow it only gave me 150. Not sure what I did. All right. Well, listen, we got a beautiful trade, a beautiful long trade. I have to check my inputs. I checked them this morning. I'm almost positive. Look at that. We're getting the break of resistance to the upside here. This could have some legs. Let me tell you something. $25.50. Here it goes. Let's take one more entry long. That one went all the way. We got some big, beautiful blue candles in there. Going to try to get one more. We'll try to take it for a leg up. All right, a little bit of a pullback. Let's wait for our trade. Getting a nice pullback here. This is kind of what we needed. You could see institutional money stepped in with all of those blue high volume candles, and they drove the price of the NASDAQ higher. Let's check out the E-mini chart. Oh, I'm looking at it. We got our crosses on the E-mini. Let's go to the scalper. We're in. Oh, my goodness gracious. $1,000 trade on the scalper. Oh, man. The crosses kicked in. The leapfrog is finding the ebb and flow of this market. Oh, look at the 20U. Straight up. Hey, Rev. Rev Rick in the house. Woo, nice. Oh, you caught that one. Great job, Rev. The Reverend Rick caught that long trade on 5 accounts on the ES scalper. Congratulations, Rick. Man, this has been a great week for you, man. Great trading. Past 5 evals. I believe it was yesterday. Today, he made $1,000 across all 5 of those accounts. Beautiful. Caught that beautiful move to the upside. Let's see what happens here. Man, I am so proud of you, my friend. $5,000 trade on that ES scalper. Made $1,000 across 5 accounts. We're getting a retracement here. Let's take a look at the 20U. This could be a retirement plan long, is what it's setting up for. If it bounces off the 50 and continues up into the trend, we got a retirement plan long. Let's give it a shot. What do you say? I like the setup. Let's give it a shot. We're looking for a long trade on the 20U. I hate to change a winning day into a losing day. This is starting to sit. Let's see if it breaks through the 50 or bounces. Please do not take another trade, Rev. Stop right there. on a Friday. That's a beautiful way to end the week. Oh, look at our one-day passes. ES one-day pass. NQ one-day pass. Anybody play the one-day passes today? Good, good, good. Good, Rick. We got a beautiful leaderboard here. Here comes that retirement plan. Let's give it a shot. I can't help myself. Oh, didn't pop in. Oh, the retirement plan. It didn't pop in. Might be too close to resistance up top. Glad it didn't pop in. Let's see what crude oil is doing. They're having all that trouble in the Strait of Hormuz. Oh my goodness. Oil is up to $94 a barrel. Jeez. Let's see this crude oil take a trade. See how it's moving. Contracts per minute, 375. Ooh, something just caused a lot of volatility. Big order placed. Whoa, there goes our 20U. Oof. We got this upside resistance on the 30 range at 24,802. It's also showing on my 20U. So we've got some upside resistance that we need to break through. This Revo ES30 is on fire. I'm looking for a break of resistance on the 30 range. Take a quick look at the stock market. It's 9:55. In 5 minutes, we have the JOLTS report. Govern yourselves accordingly. Be very careful here. 9 o'clock, 5 minutes, we have the JOLTS report. It's a red folder report. I really don't recommend holding a position through that red folder report. We've got 5 minutes. NVIDIA is up nicely. Gold is up. The Dow is slightly up, about 6.6 tenths of a percent. trading at 46,966. The S&P is up about 0.7%. Russell's up 1%, and the NASDAQ is up 0.8%. This could be a Mack truck entry short. Nope. We got the JOLTS report coming in 3 minutes. 3 minutes, red folder report. So am I, Carol. I am so happy for him. There's a high volume candle short. Watch this short roll. There's a lot of sellers that just stepped in. We can't take the trade. We're just too close to the report. The leapfrog jumped in short. It picked up a disparity between buyers and sellers and popped off a trade. You know, I checked my ATM strategy 5 times this morning with Sergio and Mark because I wanted to get the 250 or 500, and for some reason that trade only gave me 150. I'm in shock. Right after this trade, while the report comes out, I think I'll take a quick look and see where our calculations ran amok. Oh, here we go. Let's see if it takes a roll. Bam, here it comes. Looking good for this trade. It's maturing down. There we go. Now it's at break even. The stop's at break even. Now it should be a 250 or 5. Well, it's once it gets in the profit window, there'll be another leg that the stop moves down. Here's the JOLTS report. Here's the JOLTS report. This could be retirement plan long. This thing takes off to the upside. There it goes. Well, yesterday we saw some beautiful trades. Jean Dominique. Yeah. Oh man, what a shindig we had. What a beautiful party. We had a beautiful party. No, all the food got devoured. Man, we went through a lot of food. No, not on this party. Here we go. Maybe this is our opportunity for a short entry. Watch this short roll. It seemed to be a lot of enthusiasm just now. A lot of sellers jumped in. Let's see if we could break this last line of defense here. Let's go for it. If we could break this pivot right here, we've got some running room to the downside. Let's give it one more shot, to one more entry short. Come on in. Got a beautiful yellow candle. There it goes. Better late than never. Come on. Come on down. Come on down. Come on down. Come on down. Give me some follow through. Give me some follow through the downside. Come on down. Come on down. Ah. Oh. Break down. Break down. Come on, break down. Ah. Oh no. Oh man. Oh man. Amazing. Well, I did it. Somehow I turned a green day into a red day. Ah, I tell you, it went sideways. I thought it was going to run right down to that VWAP. Jumped in short again. I don't have this one. My RSI line is pinned to the top. So momentum is not on my side for a short trade. On my higher time frame, though, momentum is pinned to the bottom. So we don't have a confirmation on both time frames. All right, let's see if we can get one more trade in. Well, it's not over, Tony. We're going to give it one more shot if the market allows it. That Revo NQ30. Here we go. Maybe this is the leg down we were looking for. Let's do it. Let's do it, Tony. Usually I stay when I'm up on all 5 accounts like that. I usually don't go. Let's wait for a really nice opportunity. Ooh, we got some running room to the upside. Nope. The sellers are taking control of this market. Got choppy on us all of a sudden. Ooh, that NQODP bot is doing really well. It's up $800. Let's see if we can get into the next entry. Got a big spike of volume. We're headed right into the VWAP. Maybe we wait to break the VWAP. Let's wait to break the VWAP here. Yeah, it's coming back to retest it. You're right. All right, let's anticipate the break. You're right, Indian trader. I think they're going to break right through. There's a lot of selling pressure. Let's wait for it to break. We got a big line of support right here. Let's see if we can break through it. Come on down. Come on, let's get this short. Come on, pop us in now. Let's get some follow through the downside. Come on. Don't wait too long. Good thing it didn't get us in. Good thing. Oh, here comes our ES trade, our break of the VWAP on the scalper. Our break of the VWAP on the scalper could be forthcoming. Let me get my other accounts in there. Come on. darn. You know what? I think I'm going to go to my MNQ that has the bigger stop. No, that's not it. Oh, darn. Well, does it hold up or does it break through? That is the question. Yes, there are. Hi, Habian. There is a video. It's a video on our triggers. The triggers video is in Discord. It's one of the more recent videos. We did a really good tutorial on the triggers and on the trade management. And it's in the training videos section of our Discord chat. And I think it's really great information. So to be able to anticipate and recognize which bot is going to trade when. And when you see the market condition, your brain will kind of put two and two together and say, hey, this one would work well in today's environment. And I see the position of the RSI line right now, and it's about to fire off a trade. Yeah, check it out. It's very helpful. We've got a big area of support here with this VWAP on the E-mini. And the same area of support is on our NASDAQ chart. Looking for a break of support. Got a lot of selling pressure here. I'm going to anticipate the break. My ES went short. I'm also trying to get in on the NQ short. Come on, let's break through. Break down. Or there's a battle royale over this price right here. The bulls are standing firm. Oh, no. I'm going to get stopped out on that ES trade. Once this thing comes crashing down quick. Come on down. Break through that VWAP and let's go. Come on. Let's go. Let's get a short roll. Come on down. Come on down. Okay, we're in short on the power play. Come short. Come on down. Don't come back on me. Oh, no. Come on down. Darn. All right, I closed out my position. Came back on plus 300 on 3 of them, and down about 165 and 80 on the other. All right. Well, I tell you, I came out of it pretty good, Indian trader. I came out of it okay. I had that ES in there. I should have closed a little earlier because that NASDAQ was reversing on me. But I hung in there and I got out a little later than I wanted to, actually. My entry was here. It was kind of a break even on the NASDAQ. Where I made the money was on the E-mini trade. Now it's completely reversed and went the other way. Well, that's how the week ended right there. We had a beautiful leaderboard today. Yeah, you can get payouts. Yes, Eben. The reason why is this is considered a semi-automated system. Since I'm timing my entries, I'm choosing when the bots execute the trades. I also can dictate the conditions for the entry and the trigger for the entry, as well as the trade management. Once the trade is executed, because my stop and profit targets are projected on the chart, I am able to use it trading Apex accounts. Thanks, Gerald. I hope you have a great weekend, my friend. It is. It is. So that's how we ended up. Not too shabby. I'll take it. I hope everybody has a blessed weekend. Like my wife is an RN. What she always tells me is, hey, time is our most valuable asset. Share it with people that you care about the most while you can. What I wanted to bring up was my Google. Here. Okay. If you would, please like my video here on YouTube. We've got a really great day of trading scheduled. I know David Wise is coming up at 11:30. And Mark Miller, owner of Right Line Trading, at 10:30. So we've still got a full day ahead. This was only the first hour. Yes, I will, Michael. I did respond. I said I wanted to get together with you. Did you receive that? I wanted to meet up with you. I have a meeting right after this with Sergio, but I can call you shortly thereafter if you'll be around. But I did reply to it. I'm going to check on it as soon as I'm finished, and I'll reach out with a phone call. Okay, Mike, thanks. Are we on the same view, NASDAQ 100? Yes. We're looking at the NASDAQ 100 at NQ futures on the right chart. Now, the time frame might be different on your trading view chart. I'm looking at a 30 range bar on the NASDAQ, but price should be at the same place. Now, there is a little bit of a delay with YouTube live stream, but right now my chart's at 24,673 to 679, 670. So your price, well, there's a second or two of a delay, but our prices should be pretty similar, a second or two off. Exactly. That's what it is. It's the data series, the time frame. That's what I thought when you said that. Yeah, it's amazing how different the chart will look on a different time frame. This is our 20U. On the NASDAQ, this is what we use as a higher time frame. The VWAP, let me tell you, the VWAP really held up, man. That's some area of support. It broke through for just a few minutes, and then boom, it popped right back up. I wouldn't be surprised if they keep pushing this higher. I think the bulls are in command. This is going to put in my Mack truck. And now it comes breaking right back through the VWAP. $24,600. Yeah. That's where I'm showing the last line of support is. Right about 24,610. The first line of defense. Gotcha. Well, we've got a great presentation today at 1 o'clock. If you're not on our mailing list and you'd like to join us, we're going to take a look under the hood of the AI Auto Trader. We'll also be giving out some pretty valuable coupon codes. We got St. Patrick's Day coming up right around the corner. St. Paddy's Day, the luck of the Irish. Rory is an Irish name. Sounds great, Indian Trader. Send us an email. If you'd like to join us at 1 o'clock today, we're going to do a deep dive, answer questions, explain what's under the hood of the AI Auto, how the trades are executed and managed. If you're already a member, we've got the tutorials that I alluded to that go into far more depth in Discord on the triggers and the trade management. I've got a fun afternoon scheduled in the dentist's office. A nice session of torture. I had no idea I was getting myself into with these implants. The first warning came when the dentist called everybody over and said, "Hey, look at his mouth. You're not going to believe this." And my knee started shaking a little bit. And that should have been my first sign that things would not be going well for the next few visits. Here we go. Let's see if we move up here. Here's our leapfrog. Our leapfrog has done well this session. It's hung in there. Leapfrog's at a plus 100. Now there's no risk on this trade. Once it gets in my window, which it should be at 375. Let me watch it closer. Comes in at, yep, at 375. And now, yeah, it stopped out at 250. Do you know I got 100? I got a 20 ticks of slippage on that first trade. That's amazing. That's a lot of slippage. All right. I just heard Mark Miller pop in. Hey, good morning, Mark.
Rory Powers, what's happening?
Hey, good morning.
How's it
Good to
going?
see you, sir.
Pretty dark in
Nice
here.
day. Beautiful leaderboard.
Oh yeah, nice one. Good job. Ooh, caught some good ones there, brother.
Yes. Yes. A lot
First
of
score
fun.
on.
I scored on the leapfrog. And one on the ES8U scalper. One of our members, Reverend Rick, got 5 accounts at $1,000 each on that ES scalper bot.
Whoa, way to go, Reverend Rick. Congratulations.
Yes, sir.
Man, that's a beauty.
Had a big day. So I wish you much success.
Thank you, Rory Powers. Appreciate it. Have a great day.
You too. God bless. Have a great session. All right. Bye-bye.
We'll get, let's see. Rory needs to present my screen, unfortunately. Or no, that is my screen. Okay, good. No, I'm up and rolling here. All right, all right. Welcome aboard, everybody. Appreciate you joining us today. I'm Mark Miller, owner of Right Line Trading. So I've got the old leapfrog in here on my Take Profit Trader accounts. Leapfrog's doing pretty good so far this morning, so I went ahead and put it on some Take Profit Trader accounts, see if we can make a little money with it. It's up 210 right now on my Take Profit Trader account, but on the Sim account, it's up 1400. All right, Indian Trader, welcome aboard. Mike, welcome back. Okay, you can barely hear us. Thank you, Mike. Let me check out something here. Thank you. Okay, thank you, Mike. How's the audio now? A little bit better. All right, 1, 2, 3. Come on, baby. No change. Oh boy, gonna be one of those days, huh? Recording out of the garage today. That's what I guess what happens when you go to the garage. Let's see. How about this one, Mike? Any better? I had 3 choices here. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was probably grabbing my microphone from the computer, which is a laptop. Oh, that's worse. Oh no. Oh man. Hmm. And bumming. Got a shoestring budget here on the garage setup. Okay, looking at the AI Auto Trader here, I've got a couple of couple of strategies here trying to work for me. I've got this ES scalper. Here we go. We're in a trade. Got an ES scalper trade here trying to go long. Down 200, 250. Going short on the leapfrog. Change this candle a little bit easier. Okay, that's a break even. I'm going to go to an 820.40 on the NQ over here, so it's a little easier to see what direction price is moving in. Down pretty big on my scalper over here, down 350. Take profit trader accounts. I'm trading these two bots to take profit trader accounts. So this one just went short. Leapfrog sealed in, break even. My leapfrog's up 1,400 today. And then this trade over here, passing it through this take profit trader account, down 400. Some nice moves now here in the NQ. Try something here, Mike. You're right. Try something. Oh, taking it on the chin here. ES scalper about to get smoked here for $700, $800 move. Ouch. That was ouchy. Took a big one on the chin right there. My leapfrog's still up 100 here. Yeah, there's birds going crazy out here right now. They're happy today down in Coral Gables, Florida. And man, it's a happy day down here. Okay, my scalper's going short now. See if we can make up a little bit of ground there. Took a beating. Right into a lot of support here. This is a different chart than the strategy's looking at though, so the support gets drawn in different areas on each strategy. Indian trader, which way you promote we're heading? Down south? Or you think we're going to hold up here and start moving back up north? Big move to the downside right there. That pivot's holding up. Put in the VWAP here real quick and see what it looks like. This is our VWAP indicator. So we're below the VWAP by quite a bit right now. So the VWAP's like a magnet. So it's going to probably retrace to the VWAP here. Seems like the birds are in here, doesn't it? They're like right on the outside here. They're going crazy today. I called somebody one time in tech support, and I was talking to somebody in Costa Rica, and it was like this on their phone. And I thought, oh my gosh, you guys got birds in your room? She said, no, they're outside, but it sounds like they're inside our office here. Okay, got a short trade here. ES scalper trying to catch this little blue target down here. Okay, good, Indian trader. That's what we're rolling here in this chart on the right. We just passed through the 24,600 range. 24,600 on the big board here, the NASDAQ E-mini 100. And we're starting to move down nicely here. Old leapfrog, come on, baby. Take a swing, old leapfrog. We got our little profit there on the ES scalper. Jumped in again. Old scalpers catching another short move. Indian traders calling 24,540 as the next level. We're running about 24,580 now. What the heck is my leapfrog doing here? Come on. Come on, leapfrog. It's enabled. Leapfrog. We'll look at the 30 range chart, what the leapfrog looks at, and see what might be happening here. All looks good to me. Not sure why I didn't take a trade there. Yeah, I know what it might be now. I think we have the filter in there for the. There's a filter that says that you can only be a certain amount of distance between the 50 and the 15. It's called our MA diff, and it's so we were at 100 ticks. So that's about 90 ticks. That'll prevent a trade for the signal B because it's we consider that too far extended off the 50. Go back in there and just verify that's the setting that was probably stopping my trade from going in. That's a signal B that I'm going to look at, and I'm going to look at the MA diff to see if I have that dialed in a little bit short there. Yeah. So this was keeping it from taking the trade. What it is I try not to have a trade enter when it's already overextended. So in this case, we're looking at between the fast line, which we call that little dash red line there, and the moving average color, which is the solid 50 line. So we're saying 50 ticks. If it's over 50 ticks extended, don't take that entry. Because it comes back. That's the deal. It always pops back to the 50 eventually. So sooner or later, when it's overextended, you're going to get smoked because it's going to come back. But that one kind of got away from us. It's a nice move down. I loosened it up. This is like a slot machine. I call these like little slot machines because you can make them as loose or as tight as you want, conservative or risky. And it was a little bit too conservative for my liking right there on that nice move down. Could have been a good one. All right, Rue, good morning. Welcome back, Rue. How's your trading going? Yeah, this is the farm cottage. This is the cottage, Rue. It's dark in here. My face is like blackface. I can't seem to get it lightened up. It's a little bit overcast here today, so it's not really light out. Had a little bit of rain this morning. That's why the birds are so happy, I guess. Got all kinds of food. Loosened up the old leapfrog here. She should take more trades now. Down 300 on this one. Old ES scalper here. Looks like price is starting to move the other way. Way to go, Rue. Nice move. Caught a big nugget there. Congratulations. A couple members do really well today, so really excited for everybody. Had Reverend Rick scored a nice one earlier. Okay, coming back in nicely now. Come on, leapfrog. Do your thing here. Broke that pivot. That's kind of one of the things that stops it. This leapfrog's up pretty good right now. Looks up 1,200. Back over here, down 75. This is the data series that this bot works on. This is the 30 range chart. And that's what it works on. So we use this indicator down here as one of the entries. So we have, in this particular bot, we have 4 entries, signal A, B, C, and D. And, each place in the 2 of them come from this indicator here. we also have quite a few other filters in there. As you guys saw, those check boxes are stopping it from taking this entry here going short because there's not quite enough room there to take a full winner. Do a lot of measuring here, but if we were to take an entry coming off signal A there, there's just not enough room between that and the price rejection from previous. Only 38 ticks there, not quite enough room. Got to have 60 ticks of clearance there between price and the price rejection pivots. This dashed blue line is a rejection from prior price movements. Down 200 on the ES scalper. Comes the scalper coming down into the pivot down here. Here we go. We got a winning trade now. Come on, leapfrog, jump. Can't you hear all the birds out there? Must be some good hunting. Leapfrog. Leapfrog went to sleep on me. Trying to close this candle down here at the bottom. If it closes solid there at 0, okay, got to get a candle closed. Come on. The old frog don't want to cooperate here. We got a $250 winner. There we go. $300 winner on the ES scalper. Brought them both back into the good here. We back in the good. Okay, leapfrog jumped in. We're in short on both of them now. Here we go. We're going down low. We got a $200 trade here coming back on us, breaking even. We got it plopped in here. Now we're locked in. Let's go south. Let's go. We're hitting the 24,500 mark on the big board. ES scalper running down short. Shorty, here we go. We got the leapfrog now on the move. The leapfrog, there we go. We got a big trade there, $300 winner. Leapfrog just went up good on that one. Leapfrog's up 1,600. We're still in over here on the ES scalper. ES scalper is up 300. All right, Indian trader. Nice trade, brother. Woo! Beat the game. Don't hate the play or hate the game today. Way to go. We were getting some big buy sell signals, or big buy signals earlier this morning. Really surprised to see it down here now. She has rolled over. Way to go. Here we go. We got a $200 trade almost over here on the left. Back breaking even here. Take a little bit of heat before we make that one. Might retrace all the way back up here to the price break before. We'll see. Let's see if we find a new level down here somewhere. Going into a big weekend with a big conflict going on, a lot of risk on over the weekend. Anybody holding any contracts over the weekend have to have the big balls. Got some happy birds at the cottage today. You can tell it's spring here. Little spring chickens out there. My ES scalper is up 900. Here we go. We dropped in. We took a hit on the chin there. Got caught in a little bit of whiplash. Still up 320. I got this leapfrog on a hair trigger. It's only got a 20 tick stop on it. Oh, leapfrog. Jumped in, jumped out. We got the scalper ran down another $300 bill there for us. And we got the take profit traders up to 500 apiece here. Almost. Ooh. Okay, we got a lot of price movement on the leaderboard now. This thing is starting to go off like a popcorn machine. Our ES scalper is doing good for us here. This ES scalper helped Reverend Rick this morning pull in 1,000 off five accounts, he said. $5,000. Congratulations to Rick. Great trade. And we got a $100 trade now on the ES scalper. Got this account almost to halfway. That's the promised land for the account. We got to shut it down. Once it gets to 750, that's plenty. Ooh. Okay, perfect. So the goal on this account is to make 1,500, and it's 50% consistency. So you have to do a little bit of math there. But anyway, 750 is the daily goal. Anything above that makes you get more than your overall account balance to win. So shut them down at 750 is the goal. Yes, scalper took me to the promised land. I got the leapfrog in here hanging out. It's at 300. Well, I tell you, I just built this one this morning. This thing is a beauty. It's already up at number 1. I'm gonna switch that one on this account over here. This one is gonna be a beauty, I have a feeling. This one's signal A coming out of the ES. Just a trailer. So it's all leapfrog. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Look at this trade. This one's a signal A that I just put together a few minutes ago. Catching the signal A cross. I saw this on the 4 Unarenko and I was like, man, these damn crosses are beautiful. So I set a strategy up right now and it's almost my lead dog already. Okay, the ES star came up in there. I didn't even see it making the move. Big retracement. Okay, let's put this one to work. This one's a damn beauty. It's in 101. And we want to work on number 571. Okay, so if this one takes another entry, we'll jump in with it. So this one right here, this bot, just created this morning, and it's been pretty hot right off the bat here. So we'll try to trade it and see if we can make any money with it. Oops, sorry about that. So I've got 2 of them on it now. Got the this one's going to be called the Profit Seeker. That's the new name for this one, is the Profit Seeker. It comes off this ES chart, and anywhere it puts a cross on here, that's what we call our signal A. It's when this LIQUIDITY oscillator down here, this white line, passes down through the green, and it's below this red line. This red line does turn colors, so if its market conditions are going up, it would be green. But anyway, it has to have that confluence of at least the 50 in alignment with the signal A coming out, and that's when it takes that short trade. So unfortunately, price hasn't returned enough with the relative strength of this LIQUIDITY oscillator going up to get me into a trade there. So it might have to retrace a little bit before it'll take an entry. Price moves in sinusoidal waves, though, so you have to recognize that and appreciate it in trading. Price has to have the opportunity to come back to equilibrium before it can move again. Okay, so we got where we wanted, at least I did over here on the 4 Unarenko. So I've got my RSI. This white line has pegged all the way to the top. And if it does drop, if price drops below and this white line starts to go below, and it passes through that 0.8 right there, we call that the 80% range. This bot over here will take the entry. I'll also put a cross on the chart for you to signify that market structure is set up for you in that condition. These crosses are programmable. So you can go into the cross and it has all the strategy settings inside it that you can add different checkboxes. and then go to take a look at where the crosses show up on the chart, see if they look like good entries later. It's a really great way to reverse engineer success on a trading chart. So I've got 2 bots in here now. I'm going to try to move this one into the 750 range if possible. The leapfrog over here, it has to have an alignment of market structure, which is our 20 Unirenko. So right now it's probably only taking short trades. What we look at is this Unirenko right here. So this is our 20 Unirenko chart candle. And this red line has to turn green to take a long trade. As long as it's red, it's only taking short trades, the leapfrog anyway. I'll show you inside the strategy parameters why that is. So we'll open the leapfrog real quick here. We developed a feature right here that looks at a higher time frame inside the strategy parameters. Our programmer Sergio Luque Rodriguez created a nice market structure up here for us. So right here, we call it the power play. We picked the Unirenko 2060 out of that 120. So this has to be in alignment. So it's looking at this higher time frame to make sure that it's following market structure. What that means is now we're starting to get into a long trade shot. So it will take a long trade now, this leapfrog. Green only long, red only short. If we go back and look at all the markers on the chart, all these leapfrog entries are short. D short, C short, B short. So as long as we're below the 50, that's all we do is take short trades. Short, short, short here. Can't quite see them, but back in here, these were longs. Long entries above the 50. Nice little feature, keeps you in market structure anyway. Doesn't guarantee a winner, but it does guarantee market structure entry. Ooh. Oh man. Okay, we caught a nice high volume candle right there. And we're going to take some long entries here coming up. We're working on a new software package right now, and we're working on this Hikinachi high volume candle right here. So this would have been our first sell signal. So we would have caught that sell signal earlier on this new system we're working on. Okay, we got ourselves a long trade there. Old leapfrog going long. We got a $100 trade now. Broke even. Some happy birds over at the Miller household today. Beautiful spring day down here in Coral Gables, Florida. And we're taking long trades now. Jeez. Birds are intense, man. Holy moly. We have a whole herd of cats here, and these blue jays, they'll drop right down and like tease the cats. It's funny. It's a little war going on out here. Okay, starting to retrace nicely back to the upside here. We needed that today. 401k is taking a beating last couple of weeks. This war is pretty tough on us. ES Star took another trade there. Looks like it's going to go long probably. Catching a nice move again. Elite Fog still up 1360. Without commissions of that 1600 on the nameplate, but these all these prices we see down here are with commission out of them. So it's really how much money you would actually have in the account. We use the professional commission range. So I think it's the round trip on a ES or an NQ is $4 and I can't remember, $4.50, $4.80, something like that. About $5 for a round trip. Round trip is a buy and a sell. So the leapfrog right now in commissions today, about $250, $240. Waiting for market structure to come back in favor here for us so we can get a trade. This 20 Umarenko again. Setting up for short trade now. Looking at the 20 Umarenko candle over here on the right. Takes 100 ticks to move it from a green candle to a red candle. So that's 100 ticks of price movement from top to bottom for it to flip the candle over. Got two strategies that I'm running on take profit trader accounts. Using the leapfrog, and I was using the ES scalper. The ES scalper got me to these 732 here. The goal on that account is 750 for today. To flip it over to the pro account takes 1500, but it's a 50% consistency, so you have to sort of manage that. That means 750 should be your max that you try to make in one day. Anything over that makes you, I'll say, that makes the goal harder. Instead of 1500 your goal would then move up if you made more than 750. In fact, I made 800 the other day, and then my goal turned into 1600 because 50% of 1600 would be 800. So that's kind of counterproductive from what you want to do here. So getting on to around 750 is plenty for one day. Okay, leapfrog's in, going short. Got a hair trigger, it's only 20 tick stop. It's 2060, 2080. It's a 4-to-1. 4-to-1. I was using Claude to talk to my strategies. So we have Claude now integrated with the AI Auto Trader to where we can talk to it and talk to the database of all the previous trades and go look at the MFE and MAE that we have developed in the background here. This might get a little wild. So I'm using AnyDesk. It's kind of wild. I'm actually looking at my computer that's at Miami Beach. This is my RMD machine. I'm using AnyDesk to pass through it. And so here is our database. And inside of here are all the trades that we take. So this is our trade database. And we can look at all the previous trades that we just took. But we also capture the MAE and MFE off the trades. So we're able to see the progression of how far that trade moved in our favor and how far it moved against us. And we can talk to Claude. We can talk to Claude here and ask it to do the optimizations. And you can pick as many trades as you want. Send it off to go do some work here. And it'll create us a beautiful dashboard with good analysis on why that's a great idea. Why changing the stop or target, and how much money you would increase if you did that. All right, we caught this trade going long. We're down $200, but we caught a long trade here on the ES going long. Claude's still running it. think I lost that trade. Yep. I think I lost 2 of them here. Like the leapfrog, I must have lost that trade too. Looking at it on a 20 is very difficult. There we go. Leapfrog's at 1,000 now. Three Rebos leading the leaderboard this morning. Boy, this spot is super hot. I'm telling you, this Revo 30 range, man. Let's go ahead and dial that one up. Let this one go to work next time. Yeah, let's go see what Claude said now. Let's see here. Okay, so let me. So these are all the modifications that it would suggest. The good news is it's been very repeatable. The RJ Star doesn't really take many trades, and it's been saying 88, 232 time and time again. So that's definitely on par. But what it does, it tells us each one and how much it can improve. And it should be showing me a full report. Here we go. There it is. Okay, so this is really cool, and you guys are probably doing this on your own as well, but this is really nice, the way that it gives you this beautiful dashboard of optimizations, for example. Each one of them, again, 10 trades if it has them. This one I just put in there a few minutes ago called Profit Secret. That's the one I'm actually trading right now, that ES. That's the one that I'm actually trading right now. And we're trading the leapfrog down here. Let's go find the leapfrog. So the leapfrog right here, it was saying that it was inferring the stop was set at 23. It's recommending a 20 and 20. And it would give you a $274 gain, which would be breaking even. I like to look over here and just say, okay, what is the simulated P&L? Okay, the best one looks like Rue's Gold Nugget over here. That's a nice one. A Mack truck, if we modified that, we'd save quite a bit of money. And instead of making $731, it would have made $1374. So anyway, it has the ability now to jump in here and try to take winners and switch them to losers by form fitting all these numbers into the MFE and MAE of each of those trades. So it's looking at the last 20 trades for each of these strategies, and then or 10 trades, whatever I told it. Mike, just give you a heads up of how we have this set up, so you would maybe help us and do some things in the background here. We've mirrored the NinjaTrader database, but we've also, created several more columns. In fact, NinjaTrader database doesn't even have MFE and MAE in there. We have to write that on our own. So we can have that data to find out how the progression of the trade went when it was in the trade. It is read-only right now, Mike, but Claude is smart enough to know how to go around it, and so it can even update the database right now while we're running. No problem. We're gonna stop this one out so we can go back in it. This one's been a hot one. This one has a little bit of a hair trigger. It takes a lot of trades. So this one's pre-AI technology, so we don't have quite a few of the features in here that prevent the trade from taking, so that kind of helps. Get in more trades, but you have less restrictions. In fact, Rue said yesterday, less is more. No, less is more reliable. I think he said something like that. Say it again, Rue. Hopefully David Wise come here in a few minutes and show us a couple options trades. That's a good slogan, Mike. I like that one. There's a price rejection for you. Looks like we hit a quadruple bottom or so down here. Hopefully the bloodbath's over. Starting to set up for my trade that I have set up going on here. Sold 101. If we can get price to move up a little higher and then drop again, we will take a short trade again. It's a big word, Mike. I don't know what that even means. Recursion. Got me. All right, we took that short trade. This little guy over here. And we got a short trade on the ES. This one's underwater pretty good now. 375. Got a $100 winner so far on it. Nice move to the south. Here we go. We got them both in now. Trying to break a support line down here. Got a pivot price. Okay, nice move. Oh boy, we just moved back in the green. Oh, there she comes. Looks like the pivot's going to hold up, doesn't it? That price pitch sure did. Boy, that thing came through hardcore. Woo. $24,450 held tight there. Okay, thanks, Mike. Didn't know about that. We used to have them called, we called them subroutines. Call a subroutine. This program. Huh. A lot of knowledge there, Mike. All right, our trade's coming back in favor. Revo 30 range jumped in after it cleared that pivot, going south. And we got a $100 trade now on the NQ. $400 trade on the EES. Like a popcorn machine going off here. Exactly. Exactly. That's exactly right, Mike. That's where it came from. When I was right after the Army, I went to college at Fair State University, Michigan, and that's what we used was we were programming in BASIC. Um, okay, good. David's in here. Okay, that's what I thought. so, so good. We're going to go back to the other way to broadcast on Monday because this darn StreamYard just did not work out for us. We gave it a try, but it's always something. David's in here, but he says he can't he can't see or hear us. Oh shoot! Let's see. Hmm.